Thank you guys all for coming. I'm really excited about this one. Our guest speaker tonight's Kayla Dupuis, and she's going to go over stepping outside of your comfort zone. But first, I just want to do a little bit of recognition. So for the April, can you guys see my slide?
Yeah.
Okay, so for the April Success Club board, we have Tiana, who got Success Club 4, Courtney, who got Success Club 2, and Shayla got Success Club 2. We have a bunch of new people on there, so that's really awesome. We're also going to go over Shakeology. So we're going to go over the value of Shakeology, how to share without being salesy, and we're going to go over some of the objections that you get and how to deal with them. So I'm just going to pass it off to Kayla right now so she can talk to us about stepping outside of your comfort zone.
Hey guys, I'm really glad all of you could make it. So I just wanted to talk about when I first came out of my how stepping out of my comfort zone has helped benefit my business. So before I started coaching, I would never post on my Facebook. If you looked at my Facebook before, you would see that you would know that I have a son, but I wouldn't, I would be tagged in pictures of him, or I would be tagged in stuff. I didn't post much, and the only people I talked to on Facebook was my mom and sister, and pretty much I didn't send messages to anybody else. I would never, ever, before I coached, everyone on my Facebook added me. I pretty much just had my Facebook to greet people. I didn't do anything. So I was so shy when I went into the store. I used to dread going to the store. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I wouldn't like phoning people. Yes. So, and I was also afraid of flying. So, now, and of course we all know the comfort zone feels pretty damn good. It's comfortable, it's harmless. But you know what else feels really good is proving to yourself how amazing you can be when you step out of the comfort zone and push past your limits. So now I add 3 people to Facebook a day. I message 3 to 5 people a day. That definitely would not even happen in a month before I started coaching. And I got on a plane 2 months ago because of facing this fear because of Beachbody, and now I'm going to be flying to Summit in Nashville in July. So that's another comfort, and I get nervous even thinking about it. But yes, so I'm pushing past that fear and stepping out of my comfort zone, and I know it's going to benefit my business more. So yes, that's just what I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about. So. And even this video is a huge thing for me, or this call, because I would never, ever make videos before. So yes, I'll pass it on to Alex.
Thank you, Kayla. That was awesome, and you did an amazing job. I know the first time is always it's nerve-wracking. Even to my second one, third one, that was pretty nerve-wracking too, but you did really good. You totally aced it, and you can check that off of your getting out of your comfort zone list. So I just wanted to, my computer froze, so you're just going to have to bear with me for a moment. Sorry, guys. Give me a second here. Okay. So I'm going to be talking about how to share without being salesy and sharing the value of Shakeology. So when a customer tells you it costs too much, know that that is a smoke screen. What they are really saying is, I don't see the value. We all know that something has a value in our own mind, whether the value is real or perceived. We will find a way to justify that purchase. So how do you create value with our products? The fitness program workout before and after pictures tell the story and create the value. But I think the real opportunity is with Shakeology. How do we get customers on HD and convince them to stay on HD? When a customer tells you it costs too much, like I said, note that that's a smoke screen. They're really saying they just don't see the value. So how do we create the value with Shakeology? For me, for instance, I like to focus on the health benefits as a primary and weight loss as a secondary. Health benefits are subjective. Health to me could be more energy. To someone else, it could be breaking free from daily insulin injections from their diabetes. To another, it could be a stronger immune system to get through their chemotherapy. And yet to another, it could be getting the most out of an intense workout without having to stop. There are many environmental factors that reduce our immune system. Stress and poor diet are a couple of obvious culprits. When we're sick and run down more than 3 times a year, we not only perform at a minimal level, but we subject ourselves to even more disease. Ever notice how some people always seem to be sick? Let's talk about damaging free radicals. When free radicals bond to molecules within the body's tissue, they can cause damage to cells or to our DNA contained within the cells. Free radicals play a major part in the aging process, in some autoimmune diseases, and in the development of cancer. Antioxidants are thought to work in part by neutralizing free radicals. We need antioxidants to break down, eliminate damaging free radicals in our body. So to recap the above major culprits in Canada and in America, it's failing health, inflammation, poor immune system, and too many free radicals. So what if I told you that Shakeology adaptogens like maca root and the phytonutrients like the chia seed and the antioxidants like the pomegranate and the goji berry all directly reduce these risk factors? This is what I mean by selling on the health benefits of Shakeology versus just the weight loss benefit of it all. So some points I want to go over. Shakeology is different than any other shake on the market. It has unique superfood ingredients. The number of ingredients is 70. There's no artificial colors or sweeteners. It's as clean as it gets. Nothing on the shelf anywhere can say all of the above. So why sell on health first and weight loss second? Number one, you're completely selling Shakeology short in all its brilliantly designed value. There are so many weight loss shakes in the game. Shakeology isn't just a weight loss shake. When you leverage weight loss as your primary sell point, it becomes just another Me Too weight loss shake. You set yourself up for a price objection right off the bat because there are so many cheaper weight loss candidates out there that have a much lower price point. Number two, retention. Keeping them on shakes for the long haul. When the right nutrition is put in your body, your cells, organs, and muscles that are starving for the nutrients, they're going to benefit. When your body utilizes what amazing stuff you're feeding it, the byproduct of good health becomes weight loss. It does not work the other way around. Think about it. When people who put weight loss first, they usually end up being deficient in their nutrition. When you set up the stage for health benefits first and leverage weight loss as the direct result of good health, you build value. Also, if weight loss is first, what do you think happens to the customer once their goal is achieved? They perceive that they have no longer a need for Shakeology. When health comes first, their motive will be keeping Shakeology on board as part of their lifelong health routine. Its value is not compromised. Get them to see the big long-term picture. And here's another point. Healthy people are easier to sell to than non-healthy. They are easy to sell in one of the more obvious ways that person, you can see some people who you might look at them and say that person needs Shakeology, but it's in the already healthy people that are more in tune with their body and how their bodies feel and adapt. They know about the value of proper nutrition already. They're comfortable spending more to eat healthy and already see the big long-term picture. Not that unhealthy people won't get there. They will, but it will be easier to sell to the already healthy. This target audience, again, is not a weight loss sell. It's a health benefit sell. So you're going to want to find out your customers' why and address it. If heart disease runs in their family, don't explain to them all about the digestive enzymes. If they are sick often, don't drone over the cardiovascular benefits. A great salesperson is a great listener, not just a great talker. Weight loss must be maybe a common thread for all of your customers. Why? And that's great. Good news is weight loss is a byproduct of all the health that's in Shakeology. So dig deep and find their deeper why. Always bring their why back to the health motive. You will create a more long-term value and customer retention. We don't always need to lose weight, but we all could use the benefits of great health. Another great way to share Shakeology is to talk about your successes with it. A few months ago, I realized that I didn't really have all the facts on Shakeology, and it was stopping me from having success explaining it to potential customers. I decided to do my research as well as pinpoint exactly what Shakeology has done for me. I wrote it all down, all the facts I learned and the reasons I personally love Shakeology and how it's benefited my life personally. And I was able to create a blog article that I now send to my customers and potential customers when they are wondering about Shakeology. So you could do that too, or you could do a Facebook post on it weekly. This is an amazing product, guys. Don't be scared to tell people about it. I always feel really good about shaking Shakeology with people because I 100% believe in the product, and I believe that it can help people become the healthiest they have ever been. So now I'll let Natalia share how to deal with objections when it comes to Shakeology.
Thanks. So I'm going to go over some of the most common objections, and I'm going to go over some of the responses that we could go over. So I made this workable for everybody. So I added in people who have kids, and I added in people who are married and stuff like that, so that there's some options in here for everybody. So the most common one is that Shakeology is too expensive. So response number one could be, I totally understand you feeling that way. I felt the exact same way when I first heard the price of Shakeology. I remember even saying to myself that there is no way that I would spend that much on a protein shake. But once I did my research and I realized it wasn't a protein shake, but rather a shake that I would be replacing an actual meal with that would allow me to get all the essential nutrients I need on a daily basis, what I found was that I was actually spending more eating the junk food, let alone something healthy for that meal I would be replacing Shakeology with. As a busy mama who often found myself skipping meals during the day and binging at night, honestly, I couldn't afford not to drink it, even if I wanted to stay healthy and reach my goals. Response number two, you could say, can I ask what you were comparing it to? I only ask because I felt the same way when I first heard the price because I was comparing it to a GNC protein shake. Shakeology is a superfood-packed meal. It's no different than heading to your nearest Whole Foods store and loading up on the finest ingredients for your salad or grabbing fresh juice at a juice bar. Except it's much more convenient and much less expensive per serving. When I think of my Shake-O, I think my favorite meal and my daily vitamins. I've honestly not found a super healthy meal that even comes close to $4. Definitely not any of the fancy pants Whole Food stores. Remember, it's not an addition to your grocery bill. It's a replacement. So what are you paying for lunch currently? And then they're probably going to just ask you how much the price is because people usually want to just know and they just jump the gun and kind of ignore what you're saying. So I usually answer with, there are a range of prices. It depends on what program you choose. Do you already have a Beachbody program at home that you'd like to use? Let's say the answer is no. Okay, so tell me a little bit about your goals so I can help you pick out the best program for you. Here are a few questions to get you started. What kind of activities do you enjoy doing? So do you like kickboxing, dancing, weightlifting, cardio? And that will give you an idea of which program will be best for them. The second question I ask is what kind of time do you have to dedicate to a program? Do you have 30 minutes a day max, or are you flexible and could you do 45 to 60 minutes? Let's say they like the gym. So then I would reply with something like this. I actually came across a lot of people who say the same thing. In fact, some of my top coaches are gym rats. Nothing wrong with that. What they found, though, was that they were going to the gym and oftentimes doing the same thing each time, and their results had plateaued. Without wanting to pay the high price for a personal trainer, they decided to get a Beachbody program for just diversification and to have on hand when they didn't have time to make it to the gym. That way there's no excuse for missing a workout. Plus, I'm sure you know how key nutrition is in reaching your goals. Even if you decide to skip getting an actual workout program, you should definitely look into trying Shakeology. It's been the difference maker in me shedding my last 10 pounds that never seemed to want to budge. Plus, I finally have the energy to crush my workouts because I'm getting all the nutrients that my body needs. Let's say they say that money is tight right now. So I would answer with something like this. I totally understand. I really did not have the money to buy Shakeology when I started as well, but it's only $4 a day. So I started to keep track of how often I ate out, and it actually ended up being more than what I'd be spending on Shakeology. I started to put aside that money that I would normally be eating it in a restaurant with, and I was able to get Shakeology. I know that $170 up front seems like a lot, but when you break it down, it's not that bad at all. Even a grilled chicken salad at McDonald's is $7. I definitely don't want to strap you for money, but if there's any way you can do it, it's totally worth it. If for some reason it doesn't work out and you don't like it, there's a money back guarantee, so you won't be wasting your money. And if you sign up as a coach, you can save 25% and get it for around $130. Let's say that they can't afford the gym, they're germaphobe, lazy, need to be fit and healthy. They've changed a few things in their diet, but it hasn't helped. and they don't know anything about Beachbody. So I'd answer with, so the good thing is that you don't have to go to the gym because all the workouts are at home fitness programs. So you can do them wherever you want in your house. And then I explain Beachbody a little bit. So I tell them that Beachbody is a company that creates home fitness programs. Have you ever heard of T25, 21 Day Fix, Insanity, P90X, PIO? They have a ton of programs that range from beginner to advanced. In addition to a home fitness program, you get to be a part of an online accountability group with your coach, me in this case. My job is to help you set realistic and reasonable goals for yourself, then match you with a program that meets your needs. And then you log into our closed online group each day, and I'll post motivation, tips, recipes, support, and guidance to help you start and stay committed to getting the results that you want. For me personally, it was a great fit because I have small kids and going to the gym was impossible. I needed other people to keep me motivated and loved having this online community to lift me up on bad days. It's really an amazing program. What do you think? Is this something that interests you? And then here's one that we get a lot. I don't like shakes and I don't take supplements. So my answer would be, I was not a shake person either. I honestly had never bought a meal replacement before, but after reading all the success stories and the reviews, I decided to give it a try. The reason is that I was eating clean, but I wasn't reaching my goals. I realized that when life got busy and I was in a hurry, I would grab something quick and it wasn't always healthy. So Shakeology has become one meal a day that is convenient when I'm busy. I know that it has the right carb to protein ratio to keep me full for 2.5 to 3 hours. It gives me natural energy, and honestly, it really has so many vitamins and minerals that I don't even have to take a multivitamin anymore. So it serves so many purposes. Would you be willing to give it a try? Really aim to teach you how to plan out your meals, help you with better choices so that by the end of the challenge group, you can decide for yourself if you want to continue Shakeology or just eat clean. Let's say that their answer is that they don't have time. So for me, finding time to work out was really hard with working full time. I had to keep it in my mind. I had to figure it out what I was willing to do to sacrifice in order to feel better, because I was at a point where I really disliked myself and it was bringing my mood down. I decided that I would PVR my favorite show and work out instead. Then I would watch the show afterwards or on the weekend. For coaching, you definitely don't have to have a ton of time. You can literally build this business in 1 hour a day if you choose. The thing is, you get what you put into it. So if you put a lot into it, you'll get more out of it. Some coaches work full time and some not at all. The great thing about this is that you can do as little as you want or as much as you want, and there is no monthly minimum quota or sales that you have to get. You can literally be a discount coach forever if you wanted to. You aren't locked into anything, and if it doesn't work out, you haven't lost anything except a few pounds and learned some new habits. Our team has an amazing support system to plug into, and we have a ton of online and remote trainings so you can learn at your own pace. What do you think? And then they answer with, a lot of the time, I'm not at my goal weight yet. So I come back with, that is totally okay. I wasn't at my goal weight when I became a coach either. People actually really like to see that you are a work in progress. I have shared my weekly update of my Beachbody workout, my meal plan, and each week I talk about what I've learned about myself. I share the new recipes that I try, I share the progress that I'm making, the moves that I can do unmodified, and I share my journey. People have loved watching me transform, and they develop a trusting relationship with me, and naturally they want to join my groups. And then sometimes they say that they can't post on Facebook like I do. So I tell them that I know how they feel. I actually never used Facebook for anything but scrolling through what my friends were posting and checking out other people's pictures. But then I really started to get into my health and fitness, and I wanted to share tips with others. So I started to post motivational quotes, recipes that I found online, and Shakeology recipes and tips on my Facebook. I started small, and I slowly learned how to share my life. It's something you take slow and take time. You don't have to jump right in and post all the time. I can help you with it. Does anybody have any objections that they need help answering? Like one that you get a lot that I didn't cover? You can type it into the chat if you do. I feel like I covered most of it, but nobody has any? Okay, well, I just want to thank everybody for coming. Oh, there is one. Oh, I was like, where did it go? I thought it would pop up in the middle. Okay, well, I guess we'll end this call. Oh, thank you. But if anybody thinks of anything later too, they can just message one of us and we can go over it with you. Because I know sometimes I think of things after the call. But I'm super happy that all of you guys could make it. I was really looking forward to this call. Kayla, you did a really awesome job. I'm looking forward to next week. If anybody wants to be the guest speaker, definitely reach out and let us know. Hope everyone has a great night.